Y'all ready for this one? Pickups videos are some of my favorite to watch. You get to see new items firsthand from one of your favorite creators, me. Hopefully I'm one of your favorite creators. If you don't know me, my name is Drew What It Do, and without further ado, let's get into May and April pickups for 2021. I think I just did something right there. Each of these items will be linked down below in some capacity, so while you're watching the video, be sure to know that. First and foremost, I have to start out with my very own brand, Edward Joyner. We came out with 2 items in the month of May, the first one being our summer short series and the second one being a water bottle. So these are 2 variants of the shorts that I came out with. The cream short has brown embroidery on the left side, and the gray short has black embroidery. We also have a black short that has white embroidery. The shorts are a 7-inch inseam. Cream shorts sold out, so I'm really happy about that. We have about 1 pair of black shorts left and 2 pairs of gray shorts left. So if you're interested in these, they'll be linked down below. Really fun project for me. We actually went out to the Great Sand Dunes National Park to shoot and kind of record and do a lot of the photography and marketing elements for the entire project, which was a lot of fun. If you guys have never been to Colorado and been to the Great Sand Dunes National Park, it is an amazing, amazing park. These were really well received, and I'm super happy with how the project turned out. Also, for reference, they do have drawstrings, so the sizing is a little bit variable. I wear a size medium, but you know, obviously with the drawstring, you can pull it tighter and looser as much as you want. And next from Edward Joyner, I actually have a borosilicate glass water bottle that we came out with. Each year we come out with different bottles of water to combat plastic waste, and this is this year's rendition of it. You have an Edward Joyner print going along the side of the bottle horizontally, and then you have a bamboo lid with the EJ iconography on top. This is just a simple water bottle, but it's really, really beautiful and elegant. I'm really happy with the way these came out as well. I mean, for the summertime, can you beat a water bottle? All right, let's get into probably why you may have clicked on this video. Some of the Aime Dore items that I picked up from International Friendship through Basketball, that collection. That was a mouthful, and so let's get into it. All right, let's start with the graphic tee that I picked up, which is inside of this box right here. So I picked up a few items from International Friendship through Basketball, and I think one of the ones I was most excited for was this, I can't even remember the name of this tee. I have it on the screen, but it is a cream kind of graphic tee. And so every time you get an ALD package, you get it in this kind of plastic bag. It looks very nice. They try to do the presentation and have it look very nice. So let's open it up. And boom, there it is, man. So this is the tee. Like I said, I'm blanking on the name right now, but you've probably seen this tee with some of your other creative YouTubers or just creators on the platform. Let me look at it for a second. I haven't even had a chance to look at it. Yeah, this is so dope. So with the ALD items, someone had mentioned, I think his name is John. I'll have his have his comment on the screen right now. But they mentioned that a lot of the ALD products, or a lot of them recently I've noticed, and he was saying that they're made in Canada. This one is made in Canada, and a lot of the graphic tees and hoodies are made in Canada. ALD does charge a pretty hefty premium on the products that they sell. As you guys can see, this is what it looks like on body. For them to make it in China, I think it does raise a little bit of an eyebrow, and I'll probably address that in a later video, but this is made in Canada, but some of the other items are made in China. So I did get this shirt in a size large. It fits really, really beautifully. It has a nice tightness around the collar area or around my throat area, which is really nice. Feels snug. It's a little bit long in the length, but ALD shirts are typically a little bit long. I think if I would have went with a medium, I wouldn't have liked it as much, but this is how it looks on body. It looks beautiful to me. Next up, let's look at the ALD hat that they came out with. This is the color block hat. Once again, kind of wrapped in plastic, as you can see. To me, it feels unsustainable. The presentation of it is nice. You have the little ALD iconography on the front right there. Boom, boom. And this is my first time seeing the color block hat. I like hats, and I think a lot of people like hats, and so I think I'm gonna get into wearing and using hats a lot more. These go really well with the P550s. They fit really nicely with the P550s from an aesthetic standpoint, and the quality of the hat is relatively nice. Let's see, is there a way for me to gauge where this is made in? Was this made in China? They seem to have removed any factory tag, so it just says Aime Dore on there. But I think this overall, it feels really nice. It feels soft to the touch. It feels like a good quality hat. I mean, it's a hat. I mean, it's not gonna blow you away. This is super dope. And obviously you guys know I'm a huge fan of ALD just because of their connection with basketball. Their entire ethos is really, really dope to me. And when I was introduced to them back in like 2017, they have been a brand that I've been a fan of ever since. We also have these pins that I got, and I actually really enjoy having pins and whatnot. Is it focusing on that? I don't know. Maybe I'll just do B-roll. Pins are just nice. They're nice to put on hats, for example. They're nice to put on sneakers. They're nice to put on, like, I put some of my pins on like sneaker laces. In fact, let me go get my Ombre Empire City Highs real quick. Hold on. So for example, here are my Ombre Empire City Highs, and I have a little Supreme pin from 2018, and it says, "Don't let the dream die." And this is probably my last item of Supreme that I own in my entire wardrobe. But it's a pin, and pins are dope. Yo, this next item I'm super, super excited about. I don't think we need this anymore. This is empty, so we're gonna throw that. But this next item is actually an item that I need from the ALD. It is the slides. So these are the slides. I'm gonna need some scissors to open them up because I don't think I can slide this through. JK, it's sliding. Don't need scissors. Figuring this out little by little. Boom. So I'm gonna stand up for it right now. I don't know why. I'm just gonna stand up and do this. But these are the ALD New Balance International Friendship Through Basketball slides. And so these slides are very basic, right? But growing up and being a hooper, man, I live in slides. In fact, one of the slides that I currently own, the pair of slides that I own, let's get this open. This is the other one. So these slides right here are my original Adidas slides from my college, oh my gosh, from my college days. So I had these, you know, all throughout college, and they were given to me by my Division I school. And they're still relatively good. They just like, I don't know if you can even see it, like they're just a little bit dingy. And it was time for me to get some new kind of house walk around shoes. And while there's a ton of options, being a basketball player, like slides for me have always been king. So I'm really excited about these. Let's see, hopefully they fit relatively good. I have no idea. Boy, these are actually elite. The fit on them is immaculate, and I'll show you guys better B-roll shots. I've never really had any New Balance slides, but those are really, really dope. Let's move on to the next item. Yo, I'm so excited for this next one. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna open this Porter James Sport box. This box right here has been sitting in my room for the last, it feels like it's been a month since I got these in late April, and it's late May, and it's been a month. Bruh, I still need some scissors. I'll be right back. All right, got some scissors. Let's open this up, man. It has been far too long. Shout out to everyone at Porter James Sport, the team over at Porter James Sport, I should say. Oh my gosh, I almost just cut myself. This thing open, and wow. So this is what the packaging looks like when you first open it, man. And Porter James Sport, they really blessed your boy. Like, they gave me an extra tote bag, so I had no idea, honestly. But this is immaculately beautiful. Like, so for those who don't know, Porter James Sports is a Auckland, New Zealand brand that does a really, really incredible job with their graphics. As you can see, one of their most famous ones is this golfer. I'm not 100% sure behind the storytelling of the exact graphic, but you can tell the brand is focused on like a sporty yet clean aesthetic through graphic designs. And so that's kind of what you get with this tote bag. And then you have this really, really dope packaging. I'm pretty sure this is biodegradable, so this is compostable. So the difference, guys, for me is like this is a compostable bag compared to like the ALD just straight up plastic bags, and it's like I still have this kind of feeling of quality, right, which is really important to me. So let's open this up. It just kind of opens like that. And these right here, man, oh, these are the shorts I was talking about in the video. These are the Saturday shorts, man. These are so dope. Oh man, I'm gonna be wearing these all summer. And so you can, these are nylon shorts, essentially. They say Porter James Sports right there on the left side, as most shorts do. I can't remember the inseam and whatnot, but these are really, really freaking dope. Yo, these shorts look incredible on body. They feel super dope. The toe bag is a nice touch. Shout out to Porter James Sports, and shout out to New Zealand, man. This is just an incredible care package from an incredible brand, in my opinion. I'll definitely be wearing these all summer long. I'll have the size up on the screen because I can't remember exactly what size I ordered or what size I got back in April. So I'll have that up. These are really dope. Definitely check out Porter James Sports. Incredible, incredible small brand doing really fun things. Let's move on to an even more sustainable brand. Literally probably the most sustainable brand that I've ever supported, been a part of, those kind of things. So this is United by Blues packaging. This entire packaging probably is recycled materials, and everything inside is gonna be recycled material. So let's open this up. You open it up like this. It's so satisfying. Oh, there's a mask. I didn't even order a mask. Thank you, UBB. And then, okay, so let's see. So we have another pair of shorts, which I'll look at in a second. And then we have the item that I'm so excited about, which is, excuse me, this windbreaker that is packable. Look at this color. This is an amazingly beautiful color. So this is United by Blues packable windbreaker. And if you don't know about packable windbreakers, essentially what they allow you to do, and hopefully I'm showcasing this on the screen, but what they allow you to do is they allow you to pack them up and take them with you, whether you're like hiking or going around, or maybe it's raining and you want to keep this in your purse or in your bag or your toe bag, not purse, but you know, in your toe bag or whatever. It starts raining and you take it out, you can wear it. So I'm super excited about this. This color is immaculately, I'm gonna need like a million more of these. And I love how clean and simplistic UBB is with their kind of design work. They don't have like a ton of iconography everywhere. Beautiful stuff. And this jacket is made out of recycled nylon, which is a huge plus, making it an extremely sustainable good. UBB does a fantastic work with picking up trash, making sure that their clothing and their garments are sourced and made from sustainable materials. I mean, I can go on and on and on. UBB is kind of like my North Star when it comes to how sustainable I want to be as a consumer and as a brand. So I'm in love with this packable windbreaker. Like, this thing is unreal. All right, that's a lot of talking, man. That's a lot of talking. I need some water really quickly. That's good stuff. So this next pickup actually is not even an item of clothing. I wanted to do this book, and I actually have another book I'm gonna show you guys as well. If you guys don't know, on the channel I do have some like manga anime content, which is just Japanese storytelling, and one of the books that I saw actually on TikTok was Osamu Dazai's No Longer Human. It's not even a manga. This is actually a traditional, you know, kind of book where you read the elements of the book and there's no pictures involved, which I, you know, like pictures and drawing and art and things like that. But I'm really excited about this. If you know about this by any chance, comment down below if you do. There's also one more book I want to show for you guys that was written by a really, really important person in my life. So let me get that really quick. So I also want to show you guys this book. This is a book written by my wonderful girlfriend, Lauren Zerker. She is an author, illustrator, and just creative individual. Probably have seen her on the channel if you've gone back and seen some of my older videos, based on a true story about a rabbit. And so if you guys have anybody who you know who might be interested in something like this, the illustrations and the art is really exceptional. So just support her, man. It means a lot to me, especially if you have like kids or you got cousins or aunties and you got nieces or whatever. I don't know. They might be interested in this. I wanted to show you guys this because I'm really proud. I'm a proud boyfriend. So this next product I want to show you guys is from the brand Ombre, which is a Montreal-based brand. The founder, Kazu, reached out to me, and I've actually had this package for quite some time, and I've held off of kind of showcasing it because I really think it's a really beautifully colored and a beautiful hoodie. It is their kind of just baseline, almost Jound-esque type hoodie. It just says Ombre, or pretty sure it's Ombre. I'm not sure. I don't think it's Ombre. but it's a really dope, really beautiful brown color. I mean, this is just fantastic. You have a little kind of same colored stitch embroidery on the left chest right here. And this is just gonna be something that I wear, you know, on the days where it's a little bit cooler in the summertime, and just those summer evenings. Got hang tags, you know, you get all the nines, and it's just a really heavyweight. It feels really good. Feels really good to the touch. This is a size, I think this is a size large, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think size large. Specifically, it's called the Sandstone colorway. And this is an example, man, of a really small brand that's trying to make it happen for themselves, just kind of like my brand. And so if you guys are interested in this isn't like a crazy expensive. I think it's sub $100, sub 100 US dollars. And so I don't know the conversion, but it's probably about a 90 or 80 Canadian. And so if you're in Canada, in Montreal, support this man, Realm Ombre. I have it on the screen. Small brand, he's trying to do his thing, and you know, I definitely want to support, you know, small creatives, because I am one. So Montreal is definitely growing in terms of their fashion scene. If you're from Montreal, comment that down in the comment section for one, and if you know about any other Montreal-based brands, leave those down in the comments. All right, let's talk about sneakers, man. Some of you guys may have skipped to this point in the entire video because I haven't talked about these 4 boxes that I have right here, man. And so I have a couple more items after sneakers, but let's look at the sneakers first. And as you know, I'm a big sneaker guy. All right, which one should I look at first? You guys have already seen these on the channel, and these. You guys have actually already seen all of these on the channel. So let's just dive in. So for those who don't know, I actually won 2 pairs of Aime Dore P550s on the raffle. I won the green and yellow pair, and I've been wearing the green and yellow pair. So the reason why I have 2 green and yellow pairs, as you guys can see from right here, is because Aime Dore actually accidentally sent me an extra green yellow pair, which is, you know, the most profitable pair from a reseller standpoint, and I think probably edges the blue and yellow pair just a little bit. Let me get the blue and yellow pair out. This is a DS dead stock pair that I don't know what I'm gonna do with yet, but I think that I'm gonna do something with that. I don't know. And so here are both of the sneakers. You have the red, navy, green, and yellow. And I think, what do you guys think? Which one do you guys like more? Do you guys like the green, yellow, or the navy red? Obviously this sneaker has become incredibly popular, almost to the point where it's almost like a basic sneaker, and dare I say it's a basic sneaker, but I think a lot of just people are interested in this silhouette in this sneaker, and I think it has become kind of this very known, well-known silhouette. What do you guys think? Is this sneaker kind of becoming a very kind of trendy hype sneaker? Are they just going to continue to pump out pairs, or is it for kind of a subculture essentially, or is it for mainstream culture at this point? I don't know. What do you think? But yeah, I'm excited to keep these for the long haul. Both really beautiful shoes, showing you guys what they look like on feet comparatively. I'm not gonna put them on. Should I should I have one foot for one shoe and the other foot for another shoe? No, I'm not gonna do that. These are really beautiful. Obviously they go with a plethora of outfits. Great for the summertime. You have the aged midsole. You guys have already seen so many reviews on this shoe. I know I have, at least, because I'm obsessed with this shoe and I've seen 1,000,001 reviews of it. If you want to see another review, there's a lot of good channels. I put some of them on the screen to give some love to some of those smaller creators once again, who also create content pertaining to sneakers and whatnot. I would say that this shoe is gonna be my sneaker of the year without a doubt. There's no other shoe that I'm looking at that I'm saying, yeah, that's gonna be above the P550, just because once again, it's a shoe that not a lot of people knew about. I didn't know about, and I'm you know, the more I learn about New Balance, the more I kind of love New Balance. I didn't know about them, and they're just really dope. They have comfort, they have aesthetic, they have collaboration, and even the non-collaborated pairs look really good. They're a basketball shoe. Do you guys see how this pattern of like sporty yet graphically designed brands are kind of my style? I kind of just realized that right now myself, honestly. All right, let's talk about this black sneaker box though. So a lot of you may have seen this in my recent video talking about how to maintain your pants. These are a really dope shoe. No, relatively dope. These are the Onitsuka Tiger AP big logo runner, and I'm not even sure the name of the colorway, but I really like these shoes. I saw these on Kith for $65, and I was like, you know what, let me just try them out. And I see right away why they're $65. The materials on them are relatively cheap. They aren't gonna blow your mind away. What I do like about this shoe is just the structure of it. It kind of reminds me of a little bit of like a Japanese kind of school shoe in that way. And hopefully no one takes offense to that. I'm just telling you what it reminds me of. It has a, you know, pretty athletic kind of forefoot that you see right there. You have another kind of version of an aged midsole that is more brown and tan than it is cream, and cream for me is more of a yellowish color. And then you have this kind of hit, which is just painted on. I thought it was an entire kind of section of the sneaker, but this is just painted on right here, which is a nice accent and gives it a little bit of depth, which I really like. You have the lace loops, which are actually tied into, and I'll show you guys some good B-roll of this, actually kind of a part of the upper of the sneaker, which I think is dope. Onitsuka is actually really interesting. So Onitsuka, if I'm not mistaken, was the brand before Asics, and then I think it either acquired Asics and just called itself Asics, or vice versa, one of the two. So it has a lot of history. But this pair of sneakers is not made with nearly the same quality as those New Balances that I just showed you guys. On feet, I had to actually size down on these half a size. So these are a 10.5, usually I'm 11. 10.5 I can definitely squeeze into and make work. But with these, there's a little bit of pain kind of on the ankle collar area, which is annoying, but hopefully if they break in a little bit, that pain will go away, because I feel like this is a shoe that you're not going to see, you know, your typical sneakerhead wearing, or your typical shoe buff, or your typical fashion head, or whatever you want to call people who are into these things wearing. I already like that. I want to be able to acquire items that stand out, and this is one of those type of items. Onitsuka, if you guys see this, it would be really great to do more reviews on this model and just other Onitsuka models. So I'm just putting this out there in the universe, man. Hopefully if they see this, I'm probably sending it to them in DM or something like that. I can give you guys more reviews and more history of the Onitsuka Tiger brand and footwear and other items. This is probably the item I've had for the longest time. These are a pair of Levi 517 boot cuts. And if you know, the boot cut and just kind of flared denim in general is something that a lot of people have worn and worn really, really well. And so I decided to kind of dabble in it. And for me, 517 boot cuts are not something that I've ever really used, and so I decided to go with a waterless pant. And the reason why is that when you buy new denim, obviously it's a little bit unsustainable. Obviously when you buy anything new, it's a little bit unsustainable, but when you buy a waterless or waterless, essentially, you know, it reduces the amount of water they use to produce the actual pant. So that'll be linked down below, of course. Let's take a look at these on body. Actually, I think I'm gonna dedicate an entire video to these. I'm gonna show you a little bit what they look like on body. But what I really want to do is I really want to talk about these in depth, because I do and am a fan of Levi jeans, and obviously this isn't a vintage Levi jean or anything like that, but it still does interest me, and I still want to just talk about the construction, the different elements and things like that. If you want to see that video, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, and if you've enjoyed this video up until this point and are still watching, like, that's crazy for one. For two, hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Last but certainly not least, man, I was a shooter, you know what I'm saying? In college, I used to be able to have a nice little jump shot. And when ALD and New Balance decided to put out some shooting sleeves, I said to myself, man, what better item for a shooter than an ALD shooting sleeve? And so I'm actually going to show you guys me shooting in these right now. There's a lot of content packed into this video, man. So this is what they look like. Focus, there it is. That's what they look like, man. Simple green shooting sleeve. I might even put the P550s on. Hold on. And I might walk out there with the slides. Hold on. Let me get this trailer going. All right, incoming trailer in 3, 2, 1. Boom, just like that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my April and May pickups video. There are a lot more things coming, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I've been working and talking with a lot of different peers, brands, and expanding my network, growing connections for my brand and for my podcast and so many different things. I know maybe some of you guys are tired of the podcast on the channel. This next kind of stint on my channel is gonna be an incredibly fun time for me personally and for you as an audience. I'm gonna continue to get better as a creator of YouTube videos. And what's been really fun as well, and some of you may know that I've actually grown a TikTok account to about 60K in followers over the month of May. It's been my project to really dedicate my time to TikTok. Maybe I'll explain to you guys how I've been able to do that as well a little bit. So now I'm gonna be leaving a link in the description to follow me on TikTok, man. I know some of the older people maybe who are watching this video are like, Drew, I can't believe you sold out to the TikTok crowd, but there's a lot of opportunity there, and I have to consider the opportunity of an audience over there and also providing more value to people who are a little bit younger as well. So if you like the video, like it. If you enjoy the content, subscribe. Like I said, as always, I'm spreading peace, love, and positivity in 2021. So that means I'm spreading peace, love, and positivity to you. Wherever you are in the world, have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.